G'day, I'm Matt Sicrosi, the host of the Island Podcast, and today we're making a YouTube video. Before we get to that, just so you know, if you want to check out any episodes of the Island Podcast, go to theisland.buzzsprout.com. You'll see all the apps we're listed on. All the episodes are there. By the time this video is out, most, if not all, of the old episodes should be on our YouTube channel now. And so if you want to check it out, you can check it out. Let's get to what we're actually here for today. How to make prison wine-ish. So when I originally had the idea for this video, I was actually going to make prison wine, and I wanted to be as authentic as possible. Like I was going to do ketchup packets, toilet bowl, the whole 9 yards. Run into a couple of issues. First, really wanted to do the whole cooking it in the toilet bowl thing, but then our toilet started having issues. Landlord's going to come and look at it, and I didn't want to have to explain why I'm making wine in the toilet to our strict Asian dad of a landlord. So, that kind of put the kibosh on that. And then thinking of making prison wine with like the authentic prison ingredients, ketchup packets, bread rolls, everything that you can swipe from the cafeteria. I really liked that idea. I really liked the aesthetic. But then I did a little more research, and then all the problems that it can actually make you sick. Like when you make it improperly and you're using these coarser ingredients. So I kind of wimped out of doing that. So we're still going to be making prison wine, but we're going to be doing it with good ingredients, like fresh stuff, and it's really going to be kind of the Whole Foods version of prison wine. Think less U.S. prison and more Norwegian prison wine. We're trying to take it up a little bit, take it up in class. So let's get started. Also, I've made wine before, so I kind of know what's going on. Maybe a little bit. It's like everything else in life. It's where I should know what's going on, but I really don't. Okay, we're going to give a rundown of the ingredients and equipment we're going to be using. So we got yeast. We got a knife. No, we actually got like an actual knife. But seriously, check out this spoon we have. It's like pointy and it's got edge to it. It's not serrated. Not quite sure where this came from or what its intended purpose is. I use it to eat yogurt because you can actually dig in there, get into the crease of the thing, whatever the yogurt carton, I guess, whatever it's called. Just a large Ziploc bag and sugar packets. As for fruit, we got oranges, mangoes, and kiwis, because there was a deal on and I like kiwis. So we're going to open the bag in a suggested position. Now you're going to peel the fruit. So I'm going to start with the oranges. So once you peel your orange, it might look something like this. Mine looks like this because I got a frustrated knife and just went at it with my hands. Do that 4 more times. Next up's the mango. It's been a while since I've had to peel a mango.
Wrap all time.
I forgot how good fresh mango can be.
The last time it was this.
Should have mentioned this too. Like if you're cooking in the kitchen, whatever, you always taste test the product, right? Next is the kiwis. Stop. Have a kiwi break because kiwis are pretty great. I never met one person from New Zealand. It just left a bad impression on me. You just had this very nervous, awkward energy. And I get it. I'm somewhat of an awkward person too, but his awkwardness was just on a different vibe that left me tense and nervous the whole duration of a riverboat cruise up the Seine in Paris. And because I'm a scatterbrain, I forgot we're also adding in a can of fruit cocktail. And for those of the international people watching the show, they don't understand what's going on at this can right now. It's the No Name brand. I've gotten comments from non-Canadians before. They don't understand this. It's a store. It's a grocery store, and this is their store brand of goods that they market to the masses. So now we got a nice hefty bag of fruit. What we're gonna do with it now is we're gonna mash it all together, and you just kind of squeeze it, mash it all together, so it comes kind of like a homogeneous pulp. It helps. Just think you're massaging your grandmother's feet. Here's our mush. So in this cup, we're going to mix now yeast, some sugar. So there we go. We're double bagged. Just going to move it around so that yeasty, sugary mixture gets all nice in there. And now the recipe also calls for. We're going to leave this for a week. And every day during the week, just run some more water over to keep the yeast warm, keep that yeast turning the sugars into alcohol. I'm not going to, put together a montage of me essentially running warm water over these bags. So we'll see you in a week. Okay, so we're 1 week later, and we're ready to pour out that wine. So first, couple new things we have. We have a mason jar. And I have cheesecloth. This is cheesecloth I've used before, so that's why it's a little more raggedy than others you might find. So yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to filter the wine out through the cheesecloth into the mason jar. Now, since we last shot any film for this, I think it was a good idea to double bag this thing because it blew up. It's been popping, having to burp it just about every day, and I don't know if you can see it, but like it's gotten one of the good signs that I know from making wine previously is that while it's kind of gotten a little bit more milky in color, there's no mold, which is a good sign. So I actually think I might get a funnel too. Just big silicone funnel. Like so. Line the cheesecloth, and I'm going to reset the camera. Okay. So a little bit of a weird angle, but this is what we're working with here. So give her a go. Oh, and I guess you can see the t-shirt. I got this while I was in England. Henry VIII's wives and their fates. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Ooh, that's a yeasty smell there. And yeah, it did kind of like, it's not too bad, it's not as bad as it could have been, but it did break out to the second bag. So like, double bagging it was definitely the right choice. Shut that light off. So let's do that. Ooh, there's the big open. Okay. I thought it would smell worse than it was right there. No. It's like when you're holding on to a fart and you think it's going to be silent but deadly, but it turns out it's to be silent. You know what? No. Okay. I thought I was having a smart idea, but you know what? It didn't turn out to be that smart idea. Okay, here we go. Jeez. Ooh boy, ooh boy, ooh boy. Sort of speed this up. I just picked it up. It is more like the actual liquid. It is more of a milky color than I was expecting. Squeeze it a little bit, but not too much. 'Cause, don't want to tear a hole through the cheesecloth. Just want to force the juice, the sweet juice, out. So dump that. Come on. Try again. Then we set up for the next bit. That spilled a little bit. It's not what I wanted. Game face. And let's give her a go. I am very curious now just to see what this is going to taste like. Like, I was a little curious, but now that I'm working with it here, my first initial reaction when I opened the first bag was, oh, this smells none too good. But when I opened the second bag, it actually is better than I thought. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm more up to it. We'll see. I'm thinking about it if and when I do make wine again, actual wine again, I'm going to like invest in proper equipment, because I don't know how, can't tell you how many times I burned myself. So I was using like a regular like stew pot and trying to pour this stuff out through a cheesecloth into a like a larger vessel, and so I was holding everything. I was kind of doing everything by hand, like just how much it hurt, just that I fucked up. Sorry, that I screwed up, and just ended up burning myself. It'd be so much easier, use same sort of pot, but with spigot, something like that. That's what I was looking for. So I'm looking like, I mean, I know I probably measured this out, a week ago, but I don't remember, that long ago exactly, measures of that. But I am getting about, a liter and a half, maybe, give or take, from the recipe I used. So, okay. I've done this. I'm going to get myself a glass, get my roomie a little shot glass because he's a little bitch and he's only gonna have a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I poured myself and poured Jared some, and we'll see how it goes. Me, Jared, you want some prison wine?
What?
Do you want some prison wine?
Yeah, sure. Just a sec.
Okay, he's coming.
My roommate made prison wine, so maybe we'll get a glass of that.
Ooh,
I did say prison wine.
She's got a smell to her. Ooh boy.
Not that right. No, I wouldn't let him.
He's playing a game right now online, and he's explaining to his compatriots that I didn't actually go to prison, right?
Oh, it's yeasty.
Oh, it's yeasty. It's yeasty, boy.
Oh my god, this just smells like yeast.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's yeasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very.
It's not even as strong as your actual wine that you've made either, too.
I know.
That's weak.
It is pretty weak.
Some there.
There is.
Maybe
But-
12%. Like 12%.
Maybe 12.
Normal wine at best.
FYI, my actual wine, we've estimated what?
18.
18 anywhere? Yeah, so
That.
it's weak. It's weak relative.
Ugh.
Well, that's
Awful.
there's your review. So that's how you make prison wine.
Oh my god.
Like, follow, subscribe, Check out the Island Podcast if you want more antics like this. And we'll see you next time. Hey guys. So it's been about a week since I jarred the wine. So I'd figure the last taste testing didn't work out so well. So I'd figure I'd keep it around, give it another go, see if a week in the fridge, cold temperatures might make it taste a little bit better, a little bit more salvageable. So here's the final shot. Yep. Still no. So like it is alcohol, but it's not the best. And like I've made better. And yeah, no, sucks it didn't work out, but yeah, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Please check out the Island Podcast, like, subscribe, whatever. And yeah, that's it. Just keep coming back. I hope you like the content that I'm going to be putting out here, and that is that. Okay, we'll see you next time.